Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmy Pynk. This took a whole different turn than what I thought was going to happen. But I'm here for it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to this channel, again, my name is Jimmy Pynk, and we are covering Champaign Season 1, episodes 8 through 10. So it's the end of the season. If you don't know me, I jump around like House of Pain because I more so do stream of consciousness, even though I have notes. So stream of consciousness is I just watched the last episode. And again, I don't want to spoil too much. But this scares the shit out of me because the finale, the final episode was done so well, and they did it in that same way as Freaks and Geeks did, that this could be... We'd be salty if it wasn't another season, but this wrapped everything up so that if it was only one season, it does tell a complete story. That scares the shit out of me. Because that's definitely what Freaks and Geeks did. That scares the shit out of me. Okay? But one thing I gotta say I love about, again, running down the Netflix list, the irreverent comedy, the late night comedy, the raunchy comedy, is that when that's not all there is to it. And by the time you get to episode 8, 9, and 10, you are rooting for Ronnie and Alf to turn their life around so hard, because you can just see, even though this was a fucked up situation, it's one of those everything happened for a reason types of thing, and even though they had to come back home because their best friend died and they wasn't living the high life no more, after they done fucked up a whole host of shit, they really improved everybody around them's life. Like, their families are like better off for them coming home. And then, but the thing about it is like they all moved on now and they don't need them. And then they're going to go back to doing what they do. However, if it's a season 2, I'm expecting more Jay Pharoah. Because, okay, I'm going to have to spoil this a little bit. You know the whole rigmarole at the Super Bowl with Justin Timberlake and the Prince hologram? Yeah, that happens here. Where somebody explicitly said, do not let me become a hologram, and Lou gave ownership of his hologram to Alfie and Ronnie to make sure that he never becomes a hologram, and they legally got that shit. They did it on a napkin high as fuck, but it's legally binding, and they want the hologram to go on tour. Some other excellent referential shit. I gotta talk about Alfie, who is now like the king of telemarketing with his dad, and his dad loses the weight. Well, I mean, he's still big, but he loses enough that he can get on his rascal, and they go to the telemarketing conference. And when they're this show does this so well, and they're talking about this telemarketing like a luncheon. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have been telemarketers, but I've been one. Like, this is a sad sight for somebody to be proud that they're the greatest telemarketer. Okay, like, it's just yikes. But it is a job, and some people do well at it, and you gotta do it. I just couldn't make it a career. But long story short, him and his dad is going through this thing. Like, this is the most self-congratulatory celebration and all this stuff. And then you realize while they're talking that they're basically talking about like the Emmys, the Oscars. It's getting too political. Like, that shit fucking floored me. And then they do the whole Moonlight La La Land thing, where they have LaFonz, who is the dad, Larry David, win Telemarketer of the Year, but really it was Alphonse who won. So they did the whole Moonlight thing, and then it became an homage to fucking Boogie Nights when Dirk Diggler was winning all the awards. Like, the shit was phenomenal. Like, I just cannot express enough how much y'all got to see this shit. It is so good. I'm going to be disappointed if I don't get a season fucking 2 of this. I'm going to be up and fucking set. Because it is so good. Plus, I did not realize I had so many goddamn clothes that fit this damn show. Now, of course, it's not normally shit that I would wear together. But I'm pulling it off. And some goddamn times I look at the outfit like today, I was like, damn, I'm lightweight kind of feeling this. I just am way too old to be dressed like this. But it's lit. I don't want to spoil it for you. But, oh my God. Their corny ass friend they went to high school with, Chevalier. If I have not talked about Chevalier yet. Just corny suburban dude. Or so we think, and I'm going to leave it at that. But kudos to that actor, because he played that. That was fucking wild. Oh, by the way, at the telemarketing conference, hi, Matt Walsh. Love Matt Walsh. Love him. He is like just the best at playing a douche. Him and Nick Kroll are like the best people at playing a douchebag, like, ever. And, oh my God, if I get a Nick Kroll fucking cameo in season 2, will be all of life, okay? Let me go ahead and go over some notes for those of you guys that actually did watch the series. But episode 8 picks up 6 months after episode 7. And, like, these dudes is living their life. I do gotta say this, and this is a slight spoiler too. Ronnie is selling pills out of his sister's candle kiosk. And when I realized that that's what he was doing, I was like, that. Slow clap for the episode. Slow clap for the episode because I'm not incriminating myself because I've never done criminal activity. However, I am from Youngstown, Ohio. That was some slick shit right there. That was fucking slick as hell. But how about, Dad, you don't set your son up over some goddamn pussy and he already got a hand job from the girl. How about you don't do that? I don't want to tell you guys too much for those of y'all who didn't watch it. But the people that did watch it, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I think I just get this show on a different level because, again, I used to be a semi-professional rapper. I live in the Midwest. I used to be a telemarketer. I used to work in retail. Like, so all of these things at my age, like, I see it. And I also see kind of like the man child, or in my case, the woman child thing. Like, yeah, I realize I got to grow up, but why can't I live my best life? I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Don't say that. Don't let Chris Rock get y'all fucked up. But why can't I be all things? Why can't I grow up and still have my goddamn dream? Which is why I'm sitting here on YouTube in a crazy ass fucking get up right now. So this show probably does speak to me in a way that it's not going to speak to everybody. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for a fucking hilarious comedy and you don't mind R-rated humor, this shit is it. This shit is it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. This shit is it. I got a bunch of fucking notes here, but this is the ending of the season. I don't really want to tell y'all too much of what I got in these notes because you need to watch it. You need to watch it. And if you've watched episode 1 through 7 and you haven't gotten through 8 through 10, 8 through 10 really brings everything back around. Like, it's just well written, it's well done, it's well acted. The ad-libbing, on fucking point. You know, you can just definitely tell like a lot of this is like some ad-lib work. And it works. Sam Richardson and Adam Pauly play off of each other extremely well. Extremely well. Like, really fucking good. I'm talking about this is all, I told you I'll put this up with Always Sunny, Community. I'll put this with some of the greatest comedy casts that I've ever seen. Like, this shit go hard. Now, without further ado, I want to warn y'all because another show I'm going to do is one of these you need to watch. Because I stumbled across another show. Oddly enough, created by David Cass, who is one of the creators of this show. And it's called Black Monday. Holy shit, Do you know how rare it is to get two fucking stellar comedies at the same goddamn time? I'm sorry, Ruby. I'm gonna have to just wait that week after because Rooster Teeth gotta go because I gotta pick up Showtime because the premiere is January 20th, but the first episode is free here on YouTube. It's on Showtime's YouTube channel. First episode is free. Y'all gotta get into that shit too. But they're not the same comedy. I'm not saying these are the same show. But I guarantee you, if you're smart enough, and I'm not trying to dog nobody, say that they're not smart, but let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it what it is. Last Man Standing is still on the air. I can't think of no other raggedy ass sitcom. The Big Bang Theory is still on the air. If you want something that is not formulaic sitcom humor, if you're smart enough to, you know, read between the lines and catch all the jokes, and oh my god, the repeat value, because I rewatched the whole series 3 times and still keep catching shit to laugh at. It's fucking amazing. But this Black Monday, yeah, that one is about Wall Street, and that's a winner too. So be prepared for, I guess I'm about to start a new series called You Need to Watch. We started with Champaign Hill. I'm going to do a Black Monday before January 20th come out. I'm going to do it. You need to watch Black Monday too, because that's Don Cheadle too, and Andrew Reynolds, who I love. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Champaign Hill, but I mean, God, I've praised this show. This is the 3rd review of this, and trust me, I'm not getting numbers on this bitch. This ain't RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm banking over there with them goddamn videos. I ain't making no money off this video. I just believe in creative, artistic people that do something that is special and well, getting the success they fucking deserve. And this show is a fucking comedy masterpiece to me. Again, please, please, please do what y'all gotta do. Get YouTube Red for free. Do whatever y'all gotta do. First 3 episodes is free anyway. Y'all need to get on Champaign Hill. I'm not fucking with y'all no more. I'm not asking y'all no more. What I will ask you for is to continue to support this channel. So you know, you see the Patreon, you see the PayPal up there, and as it is above, so below. So those links are down in the description, as well as merchandise, as well as CD sales, because my CD is still for sale 10 years later, 12 years later, 13 years later. Anyway, but while you're down there, why don't you hit the like button, subscribe, comment, because I love interacting with people. Have you seen this show? Do you want to see this show? Do you have questions about the show? I will fucking answer them, because this shit is that serious to me. I need personally a 2nd goddamn season. You feel me? But thank you to the people that are already supporting this channel, the patrons, people that donate to my PayPal, as well as people that donate to my lives. I greatly appreciate it, and you continue the party going over here. So Happy New Year to you. Keep it greasy. Be on the lookout for the Black Monday review. Go watch fucking Champaign Hill. I ain't fucking with y'all no more. Keep it greasy. Deuces. Hey yo, I dog these niggas like girl's best friend, right? Ran 10-10, right? Haunted by my past, same shit, different mask like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? But I spotted you out like Spud McKenzie. Figured out the game like the Bloodhound game. I thought you was my friend, you broke my heart again. Well, the game done switched. If you a dog, I'm a bitch.